Richard Mabey presents.
So, YouTube friends, I'm very proud of this. Built this model yesterday afternoon. It's the P-51 Mustang fighter plane. This is exactly the type of plane my dad worked on at Hickam Airfield in Hawaii in World War II. Now, the thing about the P-51 Mustang is that it was very hard, very, very difficult, extremely difficult to change the spark plugs. And because of the time limitations placed upon the mechanics, maybe 75% of the time, the mechanic was not able to replace all the spark plugs in the given time allocated per plane. Now you say to yourself, well, why, it was just impossible. Now my dad had, in the old photo albums, pictures of the hangars at Hickam Airfield during World War II. And it is mind-boggling how many P-51 Mustangs would be in any given plane hangar. They just had hundreds of P-51 Mustangs there at Hickam Airfield. I think I did a pretty good job on this plane. I'm kind of proud of myself. And actually, it was a little more difficult than I thought it was going to be. So I'm really, really proud of the job I did on this P-51. Hello, YouTube friends. This is Richard Mabey with Richard Mabey Presents. It is Wednesday, January 1st, 2025 at 14 minutes past high noon, and do a little change of pace today. It's Happy New Year to everyone. Decided to read the daily comics. This is from our newspaper, the Daily Sun. Read the daily comics, and I remember Chuck McCann when I was a kid, when I was a boy. Chuck McCann was on channel 11, and Sonny Fox was on channel 5 Saturday and Sunday mornings. And hi, Opie. And so we'll straighten this out here a little bit. Don't rip my comics. So how you doing? You want to say hello to your fans? Say, hey, hi fans. Hey fans, how you doing? I'm Opie. Hi everybody. I'm Opie. You got a lot of fans, Opie. Put down in the comments something nice to say to Opie. Say Happy New Year to your fans. Happy New Year, fans. I would fail being a ventriloquist. Okay, I'll let you down. Don't scratch me. Okay, big comic book show coming up. January 24th and 25th in Waresdale on Joe Peace's big comic book show, barn and tent sale, and a lot of 50 centers. Tons of new comic books. Not new, not like not 2026 new, but like new to Joe selling them, that kind of thing. So here it is. Let me see if this, maybe that's not too bad. Friday, January 24th, Saturday the 25th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. rain or shine. And go on Google, put the The Comic Book Connection on Google. That'll get you there. Directions and all that kind of thing. So Friday, January 24th, Saturday, January 25th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Wearsdale, right off of Highway 42, and you'll have a great time. You have a lot of fun, and you get some really good deals on comic books. So here we go. Starting off, I'm not going to do them in order. Beetle Bailey. So Sarge and Beetle Bailey are in the Jeep, and Beetle's driving. So Sarge says to Beetle, "Did you fix the brakes on this Jeep?" And Beetle says, "Let me show you." And then the next block is Screech. So, and they just come to the end of a cliff, and they're ready to go over the cliff. And Beetle says, "See, stops on a dime." He's cracking up, this Beetle Bailey. Oh man, gets himself in some messes there. So there you got it, Beetle Bailey. Now moving right along. Mutts, I like Mutts. So Grandpa's sitting in his chair, sleeping, reading the paper, pretending to read the paper and sleeping. And the cat, little Opie goes by. That's me here. It's a little Opie goes by. So little Opie comes to his feeding dish and says, he walks away disgusted from the food, from the cat food. And he says, "We need a suggestion box around here." It cracks me up. I tell you, they crack me up. There they are. There's Mutts. I tell you, it cracks me up. Okay, moving right along. Peanuts. Old Charlie Brown's on the pitcher's mound. And Lucy comes over and says to Charlie Brown, all upset, "Look, manager." And she shows him her baseball glove. "I got a new baseball glove." And Charlie Brown says, "What kind? Hank Aaron? Pete Rose? Reggie Jackson?" And Lucy walks away going, "Liv Allman." It cracks me up, these comics. Let's see. Now, moving right along. Pickles. That's one of my favorites. Grandpa says to Grandma, "Do you really think it's necessary to thank your cousin for her thank you note?" So Grandpa is continuing on. He says, "I mean, will she then feel obliged to thank you for thanking her for her thank you? This could go on forever." And the grandma says, "I hadn't thought of it that way. I guess you've got a good point." And Grandpa says, "Thank you." And the grandma says, "No, thank you." It cracks me up, these comics. Where's Shoe? Here we go, Shoe. I love Shoe. So Shoe is the bluebird, and he's the big shot editor, Shoe. So he's talking to a buddy of his or something, and his buddy says, "Sigh, I've lost all inspiration. I hate my job." And Shoe says, "Oh, what do you do?" And his buddy says, "I'm a motivational speaker." And Shoe, his cigar falls out of his mouth. Oh, they crack me up, these comics. I got the right one? Yeah, Shoe. I like Crankshaft. This one doesn't have any little bubbles for what they say. So it's a young man, and he's opening the door for his girlfriend or his wife, and it's the old town, like old Mayberry, old Lincoln Park, Actually, I could kind of relate to this, And then he goes, now I guess this is the old days. Say like this is like 1950. or probably maybe like 1960, because Grandpa's probably about my age, so I would be, say 1970, So then Grandpa pulls in the same exact spot where there was this, cute little town, and it's just a parking lot. Kind of heart moving there. Crankshaft. It wasn't so much that it was funny, but Crankshaft is heartwarming, Zitz is about this teenage boy, and he's always trying to get more money on his allowance, and he likes this girl, and he's always got problems with his girlfriend. So Mama says, "How is it going at work, Jeremy?" Jeremy's the teenage boy, and Jeremy is he's eating it looks like a salad, and he says, "Good. Guys are actually coming in the store and asking me to help choose what to wear." That's the next block. And then the final block, he says, "They call me the fashion samurai." And the mama says to the papa, "This coffee is too strong. I'm hearing things." It cracks me up, this stuff. Let's see what else I got here. Frank and Ernest. I like Frank and Ernest. It's not one of my top 5, but I like Frank and Ernest. So it says, "Join today, no pain, no gain." So Frank and Ernest are looking at the gym, big picture window, and there's the muscle man lifting the weights, and there's the fella on the bicycle treadmill. And I don't know which one's Frank and which one's Ernest, but what the one says to the other, "Sounds like a reasonable exchange to me." See, it's subtle. It's subtle. Garfield's on the scale, and the scale says, "You gained a pound, but it's our little secret." And then in the next block, the scale still is talking, and the scale says, "Just you, me," and then the final block, it says, "And the fresh batteries you're about to give me." And Garfield says, "That's extortion." There you go. It pretty cracks me up. Oh, these comics crack me up. So I didn't read them all, but maybe I'll finish them up on another day. Finish up the rest of these. They crack me up. They crack me up. So Happy New Year to everybody, and good luck. Best wishes on New Year's resolutions. I didn't make any New Year's revolutions at all, so this way I don't have to worry about keeping any. So please subscribe, and please comment, please like, and Happy New Year again. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. So I'm going to sign off. So stay happy, stay positive, stay healthy. This is Richard Mabey, signing off.